What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of 904 Fishing. I'm your host, Alex. I got Kimbra with me today. We're going for Sheepshead again. As you can see behind me, the current is ripping through here. The tide's coming in. It is currently 10 o'clock. High tide isn't for another 3 hours. High tide's at 1 o'clock. What? So, we got a bunch of snacks. We got a bunch of stuff with us. We're just gonna have fun. I think it's gonna be easier with the water flowing in if I've got, like, I can go behind these pilings here. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of fiddler crabs here that Kimbra helped me catch. So we're gonna be throwing these out, and we got bottom rigs. I'll show you guys what we got here in just a little bit. You guys can see in the middle of the in the channel there that so there we go. It's flowing really good in. I think I'm gonna go grab some mullet. I brought the big game on with me again. I'm just gonna toss it right out in the middle because all that water being kind of funneled in is gonna create a fish highway, and I think we're really gonna be able to hook up into some big fish. So we're gonna get hooked up. All right, so we're going with the sinker method as last time. We got a little crab on here, bullet weight, about, I don't know, probably a foot and a half of line. She's got 20-pound mono leading to 20-pound braid. All right, reel in that sack, baby, and you'll be good to go. She's ready to drop. She's gonna be dropping it right by those pylons right there. All right, we're not really getting anything here. Plus there's a bunch of people here and they keep crossing my lines on top of the bridge. So we're gonna change spots. I think I just had something pull me in the rocks. I think so, that's what it felt like. Yeah, I think I just got pulled in the rocks.
Action.
All right, so right now we are heading to our last spot. We had to leave that spot because there was a dude just kind of creeping on us. So we decided to leave. I got one more spot. It's by the Jack's Cruise Terminal. You guys have seen it in one video before. Hopefully we're able to hook up into some stuff there. We actually have about 10 crabs left. So we caught all those this morning. So all in all, not a bad day. Had a couple bites. I got bit off, or not bit off, but I think I got bit and then took into the rocks by like mangrove snapper or something. So I think I actually had a bite at that last place, but I got to retie when we get to the new place. Still learning a bunch of stuff about sheepshead fishing. Still learning a bunch of stuff about using fiddler crabs and fishing around structure and whatnot, because I've mostly been an open water fisherman for a long time. So this is completely new territory for me. I have no idea what I'm doing, and we're just figuring it out as we go. I think it's gonna be fun. All right, well, I definitely learned a lot from today's outing. Figured out a little better on how to catch fiddler crabs, things like that. And I also figured out, I think the lowering tide, like the falling tide, is better as opposed to the rising tide, because the first time I fished the falling tide, second time I fished the rising tide, which was today, had a lot more bites on the falling tide as opposed to the rising tide. Still figuring this thing out. If you guys have any tips, tricks, comments, advice, anything like that, leave it down in the comments below. I am checking out the Salt Strong Sheepshead here. This is kind of what I'm checking out. Fishing for sheepshead from shore, and I'm checking out all of Salt Strong's like sheepshead stuff. They got a bunch of stuff here. I'm a member. Figured it was a pretty good deal. You know, if I didn't like it, I get my money back. So whatever, screw it. I've actually learned a lot of stuff. So not sponsored, not partnered on anything. I just think it's a good thing. So go check them out. leave a link down in the comments below, or leave a link down in the description below. But again, this is part 2 of however many it takes me to catch a sheepshead from my Catch a Florida Memory life list. Till then, see you guys next time.